I'll have to have a look at the name myself. If he's Taco Tuesday, I'm pretty interested. I've brought up the picture of the Bulldog Elite, and I watched the release video about these, and a few people were saying, "Oh, well, it's the same as the Elite that was released a few years ago." I think I can't remember the series. The difference with this one is the flag is soft goods, so that I think that makes a huge difference as a collector. I think the soft goods are so much better than those big plastic flags. The other thing with this is the head scan is absolutely nailed. His body and his head scan looks absolutely spot on with the dreadies or the braids there. Fantastic figure. Must have that one, I reckon.
I don't know. I don't think I'll be getting it. It's a great figure because I've got the other one you were talking about earlier.
Yes,
I reckon that's how I remember him as a kid. This one here, and we'll get into the next figure, which is Bret Hart. It's from was it SummerSlam IC match?
This Bret Hart figure?
Yeah, so this figure here and Bret Hart and the Bulldog, I'm pretty sure that's was it SummerSlam match over in the UK?
Bulldog won the title in the UK, didn't he?
Yeah, he beat Bret Hart.
Must be.
Yeah.
So
Bret Hart,
my issue with Bret though, what's the glaring issue here?
Look at the forehead on him.
The hair starts about 3 centimeters further back than it should.
Yeah. Luke Young's just confirmed it's the SummerSlam 92 main event, which is a great match, a really good match. But why do they? I do not understand how they keep getting the Bret Hart figure wrong. Whether it's the sunnies, whether it's the hair, whether it's the face, they just if you're not going to do it right, give it up.
They got it right for the defining moments, Bret Hart.
And that was how many years ago was that? 5 years ago?
Nah, longer than that, like 10 years ago.
Like it's so
they
annoying.
They can do it. Yeah.
It's so annoying to see that. It's like that Hogan, the Hulk Rules Hogan. We've talked about for a long time. We needed a Hulk Rules Hogan, and they released one with a coked up head that looks ridiculous. Do you know what I mean? You go, how? Well, it's Mattel.
Didn't you buy that one? Come
on. Hey?
Didn't you buy that one?
Yeah, I've got it. I had to have it. But what I'm going to do is with the we're going to get into it in a sec with the Ultimate Edition WrestleMania 1 Hulk Hogan. It comes with a spare head, which is spot on for that figure.
Yeah, very cool. So that's the brought up. Are they the Mr. T and Hulk Hogan? Are they Ultimates or are they Elites?
They're Ultimate Edition, and they are must have. That Hogan. There's one of the. I haven't got the picture here, but there's a Hogan image that they released, and it's probably the best looking Hogan I think that's out there on the market.
Mr. T too nailed the Ultimate. I'm so glad now that I didn't spend all that money on the San Diego Comic-Con T.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are like, oh, well, they won't make any more Mr. T figures, so I'll buy that one because it's worth the investment. Yeah. But looking at the Ultimate's going to be hot as.
Oh, it's amazing. I've got the.
So does that mean? So we got the ringside exclusive Hogan, the what's it called? The other current yellow trunks Hogan Ultimate, plus the next release of WrestleMania Ultimate with Mr. T.
Yeah.
Plus the NWO Hogan, the original Ultimate. Jeez, he's doing all right, isn't he?
He is.
They must sell. They must just sell so well.
Of course. Well, let's get back on track here, mate. We've got next up here, we've got Legends Series 15. We've got Stacy Keibler. I haven't got any photos there, but I've got Stacy Keibler, Kane, X-Pac, and Lex Luger. Also NWO and WCW Lex Luger. They were great looking. None of them, I won't be getting any of them, but they were really, really good looking figures.
I'll be buying Stacy Keibler just for my own personal collection.
That's how I remember Stacy. When I close my eyes and I think of Stacy Keibler, that's how I remember her in the business attire with the luscious long legs.
I hope your wife's not watching right
now. She'll be watching. No, but X-Pac was a great figure. Kane was good. Kane's another one. How many Kanes do you need? But Lex Luger was really good as well. But again, for me, it's outside of my realm, but great figures nonetheless.
Interesting for Lex making a bit of a comeback after he's had a bit of a hiatus from figures. So.
I actually don't like, after watching the Miss Elizabeth doco or the Macho doco,
Yeah.
whichever it was. I really don't like Lex Luger after watching that.
It's a hard one to watch. Yeah. Now, I've put a couple of extra pictures in here. I'll just bring them up very quickly. What did you think of this one? The Superstars, Shawn Michaels. That one for you?
Not for me, but they're cute. I'd probably buy
Cute.
those ones for my kids.
Well, if they were released here, I'd buy them. But if they're not released here, I'm not going to import them in. When
The
you look
Warrior
at
looks
this,
good.
when you look at the Superstars range, don't you reckon they've just adapted the Masters of the Universe figures to make them look more like wrestlers?
Yep.
It's got to be the same molds, I reckon. And the other one is the Heartbreak Kid, your favourite wrestler. The Heartbreak Kid, and that's an Ultimate as well, isn't it?
That looks great. That looks
It's
really good.
Good-looking figure. They've nailed Sean's face. That's when he still had two good eyes. So, they've got that one
what's
right.
going on there? Has he had a head? You have a head knock and that happened, or is it just something that's happened when he's retired?
Look, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it would be from a number of head knocks over a long period of time.
Yeah. It looks like the Hulk Hogan, Hulk's rules figure. And we're missing one here. We've got the Walmart exclusive Ruthless Aggression Series 1. What's that all about? Didn't hear anything about that. Brock, HBK, and Batista.
I don't know much about that one either. Look, to be honest, I saw the Ruthless Aggression release, but it's just not for me. Didn't give it enough attention, so maybe somebody else can fill us in on those ones.
But out of those three, HBK, Brock, and Batista looks really, really good. Really good, actually.
Yes. And what did you think? Did you hear that they might be re-releasing a few of the Ultimates?
Why?
Some of the rarer, harder to find ones, like the Rock, the original Rock, and the Brock Lesnar, and the Triple H, they're saying they might re-release them because collectors want to get their hands on them. Imagine if you paid $200-300 for a rare figure and it became common again.
Yeah. A lot of toy companies do that, and they just that's just where it is about the money. Then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's purely about
Playmates have been doing that with Ninja Turtles for the last 20 years.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's jump over to Heels and Faces. So he's had another announcement, which is Big Bully Busick. Now I'm going to test your knowledge here, mate. Do you reckon he's used body parts of a certain other individual?
Well, those arms are Dino Bravo's arms.
Yep.
I would say the legs and the legs look like Macho Man's legs from the original Hasbro's, but they're not Dino Bravo's legs because his legs are further apart.
I'm going to say Andre the Giant.
Could be Andre the Giant, yeah. So it's Big Bully. It looks all right, but geez, I don't need it.
Nah. Don't need it.
He was only a bit part.
But what I love is for the Die Hard Tragics, it's a figure that's never been released. So well done. Yeah. Awesome.
And Big Bully Busick has passed away, and his daughter is quite active in the a lot of the Facebook groups, just trying to still promote her dad's legacy. So that's pretty cool.
All right. Okay, that's cool. Now, we released the final production figures of the Earl Hebner and Dino Bravo.
How good is that Earl Hebner?
Looks amazing. Now, next we're going to show the Dino Bravo. What do you think of that?
Absolutely nailed it.
Oh, really? Okay.
You don't like it?
Oh, there's something about. Look, I'm hoping I'm wrong, but if I get it and I look at it and it looks like this, with the head, I'll probably be offloading it. The head just doesn't look right for me. I don't know what's happened from production line to actual release figure, but then again, today he took a photo of the figure with a Hasbro and other 80s or 90s toys, and it looked really good. So I don't know whether it's just that angle. I reckon
as well. Look at that face, and then. Look at Dino when he enters the ring. He always makes that face.
Does he? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. That picture there just put me off a tiny, tiny bit. But anyway, let's wait and see. Earl Hebner's great though, isn't it?
Oh, fantastic. Love it. So what have you ordered?
Just Earl and Dino.
And so did you order mine? You ordered mine as well, didn't you?
No. Not I've only ordered you a the Jeff Jarrett. Yeah.
So I have a Sabu and a Dino being shipped to me, and I have an Earl and another Dino being shipped to an American contact. So I will have 2 Dinos if anyone's looking for one. I don't know how that happened, but somehow I ordered 2, and then I've got the Double J going to you. So yeah, there's oh my god,
I got Granville Nash. He ordered me the Hills and Faces because at the time when we ordered them, or I ordered them through him, they weren't available.
So that's what happened with my first order. I said to the guy in America, "Well, can you order me a Dino and an Earl, and then I'll just see what happens." And then they said, "Oh, we will ship." So I ordered a Sabu and a Dino myself, and then realised, oh, I don't need the 2. So, yes.
Awesome. Now, did you see our good friend John, speaking of Hills and Faces, and John Lucas Rose being the main artist behind the card backing? Did you see him wearing his Wrestling with Figs podcast hat the other day?
I did not. What was it on?
All his socials.
Well, I'm not on Instagram.
Oh, okay.
So I'll check it out. I do have an account. I just never use it, so I'll have a look.
Yeah, check it out. He's looking pretty flash.
Did we send a shirt to the boys over in the US?
No, not yet. I've got a bunch here. We can work that out later with John.
I'll give you some cash.
Anything for worldwide toy pickups or community events from you?
No community events, but I wanted to share this, mate. I saw this on one of the social sites, and it just took me right back, mate.
Yeah, yes. The smell.
How's the feels? How's the nostalgic feels? Kid with their dad at Blockbuster. This one's obviously in Spain or Mexico, based on the languages. But you've got all the DVDs on those white bookshelves with copy with the other copy behind it. And as soon as I saw this, I just thought, mate, that is me on a Saturday night, every night of my childhood, every week. And you just think, as soon as I saw that, I was like, I have got to share that on the pod.
Like seeing that, I genuinely feel sad for my boys that they will never ever get to experience that ever. Like when you see that photo.
My kids don't understand adverts. They're like, how can we watch like sometimes we watch a show, like the other day we watched The Voice because my daughter's into The Voice. And she's like, how come we have to watch adverts? I'm like, well, that's normal TV. She goes, on Netflix there's no adverts. I'm like, well,
give it time. Give it time. But as soon as you showed that photo, the smell just come right back to me. The smell of a video store. Excellent stuff.
No,
all right, that wraps up community news. Let's get into a little word from our sponsor.
The Wrestling with Figs podcast is proudly supported by Go Figure Collectibles.
I can't believe this.
Go Figure Collectibles have been established for over 20 years and have an extensive range of wrestling figures, DVDs, and merchandise. Go Figure Collectibles offers a huge variety of pop culture items such as Funko Pops, statues, TV, movie, and video game memorabilia, and so much more.
The fact for you, mate.
For all the Wrestling with Figs podcast listeners and Figs Down Under community members, use code FDU5 to save 5% off your next purchase store-wide.
You're gonna be joking me!
5%, yeah. Visit them online at gofigurecollectibles.com.au, or if you're in the Melbourne area, go check out the store on 104 Bakers Road, Coburg, North Victoria, and say g'day to Jeff and the team.
G'day, mates.
Support local and support Go Figure Collectibles, who continue to do great things for the collecting community down under.
And go.
And go, all right. So this week I have chosen from the Go Figure store where have I written it? Here we go. The AEW TNT Championship exclusive Cody Rhodes figure. Now, I've had raving reviews around the box art of this piece, and it's for sale on Go Figure Collectibles right now. Use code FDU5 to receive your 5% off. I don't collect AEW. Looks great.
I don't collect AEW either as such, but that's one I was thinking about getting if it became available down here. So I might have a look at that. And based on how fast my shipping was from Jeff the other day, I would say definitely go for it. So, very cool. You know what I like about this? I like the reflective colours.
Yeah, looks amazing.
That's one that if you're a mint in the box collector, you'd keep that like that forever because it just looks so cool.
Absolutely.
And the belt is so well displayed as well.
Yeah.
So, and Cody is a very well presenting character. Like he just looks like the American hero.
Yeah, looks great. Well, let's jump straight into merch perch.
Dude, I went down to the shops to pick up some fruit and veg. I couldn't help myself. Went down to the toy